Gaffer, 1-1 draw here at the Hive. A really good result, a really positive result, and an even better performance to match it.
Yeah, I thought we were very, very good without the ball today, which, we've come to the top of the league. I mean, they haven't lost at home. We get the first goal, and at that point, we're believing that we can go on and win it. To concede on the set play was disappointing. It's been a little bit of Achilles' heel over the last couple of games. So from that side, it was disappointing, but I won't take anything away from the performance, the lads, the mentality of the group. We spoke about last week. Call it a reaction, call it show the competitiveness in yourself today, and they did, and we did, and we were good value today.
Is that something that you worked on in training during the week, being out of possession, expecting that to be the case here? Yeah,
they build really well from the back. And we felt our best opportunities would be allowing them to have the ball and wait for the right moment. And from a game plan point of view, the goal came perfectly in terms of what we spoke about and where our opportunities have come from. A couple of other moments in transition which we could have been better with the ball in terms of our technical action, which wasn't quite there at times today. But that you've got to be 100% focused, and we were that right to the end of the game.
Yeah, and obviously taking advantage of a slight mistake from Barnet and getting a goal from it. Good to see Macca back on the score sheet.
Yeah, we just spoke about that. He's obviously a goal-hungry guy, and he's, I don't think he'd mind me saying his mood changes when he hasn't scored, and he feels it affects his performance when he hasn't got goals. And it was great to score the manner in which the goal came. He was in a perfect position. Ty was in a nice high 10 position. You get a transition moment and he runs to goal, and that's what you expect from a goal scorer, to run to goal. And Ty found his feet and found the back of the net.
Yeah, and then on the flip side of that, defensively, had to show real grit and real determination at times, specifically in the last 10-15 minutes, but we showed that really well.
Yeah, part of the game plan was to allow them to have the ball and keep them in wide areas, and we knew we'd have to defend well in wide areas, which we did. We picked up a couple of early silly bookings which concerned me, but we got to half-time and spoke about it. And then it was about nullifying the threat as often as we can in wide areas, and look, if the ball comes in the box, we got 3 centre-halves and 2 sixes to defend the goal, and at times it was we had to work very, very hard in and around our box, but also we allowed them those positions, so we took control in those moments, and we're pleased that we conceded the goal from set play, but we're pleased with every other part of our defensive actions.
Yeah, good to see Jake Vokins come on as well.
Yeah, it's always Vokes, we've obviously missed his quality on the ball, and when the game was as it was today, it was Noah put in a fantastic shift for us. There was always a question mark whether it was the right decision, but it's great to see him come back, and obviously we've got 3 games left now, so he'll get some game time, and we'll see how fit and ready he is.
Yeah, nice for the players and yourself and the fans to have that moment at the end. Everyone in good spirits.
Yeah, and turn up top of the league. I'm sure that they've, on the back of last week, would be maybe thinking or feeling the worst, and that's again one of the things we're really pleased with, the mentality to be banging the moment, banging the game, compete for everything, and the game plan's there, but you've got to bring yourself, and that's what they did, and it was nice the fans stayed behind, and a good turnout from us at this stage of the season with the situation as is. It was pleasing that the lads can go over, and I said it before, I think we've deserved a bit more this season. Hasn't happened, we understand the reasons why, but to have a moment at the end of a game against Barnet, we're top of the league and lost at home, it's great that we can go and have that moment with our supporters.
A quick turnaround, obviously Monday back at home against Yeovil. How do you prepare for a quick turnaround like that?
Tell the lads they're not tired. Tell the lads that on the back of this, it's can you do it again? That's the challenge. Can you recreate that level of focus and determination? It'll be a different game for sure. But Yeovil are going well as well. They've picked up some strong results in recent times, so it'll be a tough game, but it's at home, and we spoke about it. I don't want to sound like the cliche, but we do want to finish strong. We do want to finish with more points, and we want to show that every individual that puts on a shirt is committed and wants to play for the football club and wants to give their best.
Brilliant, well done.
Thank you.